Back it up, I put on a show, I be acting up. If he ain't got no bread, I'm packing up. I need a rich nigga with a bankroll just so I can add it up. Say ho, my nigga got him an a-hole. He gon' listen and do what I say so. He know I'm only after the.
Hi, I'm Tassie and welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome home, and if you're a new subscriber, make yourself at home by clicking that subscribe button. So today I am bringing you guys a skincare routine video. In the past, I have had a few people ask me what my skincare routine is, but I never wanted to make a video about it or even tell people what my skincare routine was, not trying to gatekeep or anything. But I feel like the thing that a lot of people forget to remember when it comes to hair care routine, skincare, and everything else in between is that it's different strokes for different folks. Everything that works for me isn't going to work with everybody. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't hurt to have a reference of what type of products you should use, what type of steps and routines to do so that you get like really good skin. But at the end of the day, there is no one that really knows your skin unless it's you. I mean, you've been living in it for I don't know how long. You should pretty much know enough about your skin. And then not only that, even though they are expensive from time to time, it's a little bit more beneficial to get a dermatologist if you're not 100% sure what you should do. But you know what? You guys asked for it, and I'm just gonna give you guys the content that you asked for. So for some of you, this is a long-awaited video. So I will be taking you guys through all the steps that I do for my skincare routine, front to back, in and out, nothing left unturned. I will also try to find links to the products that I use and post them down below, but honestly, I can't even promise that I'm gonna know where to buy half of this stuff because I bought these things from all over. You're probably gonna have to go to 12 different places in order to get majority of this. And as far as cost goes, I can't guarantee that it's gonna be cheap, honestly, truly. But if you guys believe in me and you guys trust me, then you know I will try my best. But honestly, there is no guarantee. Nonetheless, if you want to see me transform my skin right in front of your eyes, make sure you stay tuned till the end of this video. So with that being said, let's just get straight into it. So the first thing I do, of course, is tie my hair back either in a high bun or in a high ponytail. I do this just so I can have everything out the way while I do everything that I need to do for my skincare routine. But the first step of my skincare routine is actually hair removal. Yes, I said hair removal. I get facial hair from time to time, unfortunately. So to remove the facial hair, I have two methods. I could shave or I could use Nair. My default is usually Nair because the hair stays away longer and it leaves a smoother finish. I don't get a lot of hair usually as far as like my face, but I just don't really do hair unless it's on my head or my lashes or my brows. Everything else, I'm not that into it. So I apply the Nair and let it sit for about 10 minutes. Afterwards, I rinse it off, but before I do that, please wash your hands before starting your skincare with soap. Yes, I had to emphasize because after this panorama, some of y'all needed clarification on how to wash your hands. So yeah, make sure you wash your hands before you do anything. So next, I take a cotton pad and wipe the Nair off. I start off with just a dry wipe just to get rid of the product, and then I rinse my face off with water. I did this off camera because as you could see earlier, the angle was kind of weird and you can't really see it, but just know that I did wipe it off on camera with water. So here I am dampening my face with water. I always wet my face before applying any cleaning product because I don't know, I feel like it just helps activate the product, but I'm not a dermatologist. I could be wrong, but it just feels right to me. It just makes sense. The first product I'll be using is the Cetaphil Extra Gentle Daily Scrub. I know many people say you don't need to exfoliate your skin, but I feel like I need to because I have certain areas on my face, like my nose, that get really flaky. I also have eczema. I haven't had it on my face since I was like practically a baby, but I think that still affects my skin a lot. Then I wet my exfoliator cleaning brush and I scrub in circular motions. I don't remember the name of the brand. I got this like a while ago at a Marshall's. It also is powered by batteries, which kind of sucks, but it definitely does work. Then of course I rinse the soap off and I take one of my face towels and I pat my face dry. Yes, I have certain towels for my face. Sometimes I use a regular towel, but I like to have special towels for my face, especially the ones that are like medium size like this one. It's just, I don't know, like it's one of those things where it makes no difference, but it definitely just makes a lot of sense to me. Next, I will be using Cerave Hydrating Facial Cleanser for normal to dry skin. Now, this is something I use on every part of my face every day. Keep in mind that this also has exfoliating properties, so if you don't need it, don't over exfoliate your face. Like I said, this is what works for me and helps me out a lot, but I know some people who would probably look at me crazy for using Cetaphil exfoliate and CeraVe cleanser. Once again, I use my exfoliating cleansing brush and I use circular motions. Another thing that is important that I didn't mention is that I clean this brush after every single use. It helps keep it clean as well as making sure the product doesn't build up and possibly conflict with each other. Like I said, I'm not a dermatologist. I don't know if those things can actually happen, but like I said, it just makes sense to me to clean it after I use every product, because why would I want to mix the products together? So once I cleanse all of the product off, I of course go back in with my face towel and I pat my face dry. The other reason I frequently clean my brush is also because I use the brush to exfoliate my lips as well. I don't turn it on because that would be too abrasive. I just nicely brush it. My lips get chapped pretty easily, and then afterwards I use my face towel again to wipe it away and wipe away any dry skin that might be left. Next, I tone my face with Lancome Tonique Confort. As you can see, it's halfway gone because I love this product. It smells so good and it leaves me feeling so smooth. I put about 3 drops on a cotton pad and I start to spread it on my forehead because it's huge. And then I work outwards for the rest of my face. Now I'm using Lancome Genifique, which is an under eye cream. I never thought I would use an under eye cream because I never had issues with bags under my eyes before, but since I've started using it, I definitely see the difference in my face. Sorry I'm flicking y'all off right here, but I don't use much of the product because it's very thick. I just massage it in and outwards. Next, I'm using Lancome Hydrating. This also has a very thick consistency, so I only need like a few fingerfuls. By the way, I got all of these Lancome products as Christmas gifts, and clearly they are all sample products. But I have to say that if this is the effect that the sample products can have and last this long, I might just keep buying them at this size. I'm so impressed by Lancome, and this moisturizer smells, oh my god, so amazing. This is not sponsored, by the way. I'm just really impressed by the product. But anyways, pay close attention to how I'm rubbing it in on my forehead. I go up and down because this is how the muscles in your forehead moves. It helps reduce lines, and I definitely have lines on my forehead from expressing my emotions a little bit too much. I also put them on my smile lines and begin to moisturize upwards. After using the Hydra Zen, I follow it up with a B5 2% hyaluronic acid serum from The Ordinary. 3 droplets are usually enough for my whole face. Once again, moisturize upwards, but I put the product on my forehead first because it's the largest area of skin on my face. Applying product there lets me know if I need to add more or less. So if it fills my whole entire forehead and I have none left for my face, that tells me that I need more. And if it fills up half of my face, that tells me that I need less. After that, I use Neutrogena Hydro Boost Sunscreen SPF 50. It's one of the sunscreens that is colored people friendly, but use too much and you will look a little blue and have a bit of buildup. So I start off with applying it to my T-zone area and working outwards. And if I feel like I need more coverage, I just add it where I see fit. But like I said, don't get carried away with the product because you will look crazy. Small amounts make a huge difference. Now overall, the main parts of the skincare routine are finished, but before we do the rest of my routine, we are of course going to wash our hands with soap once again and dry them. We do not need any leftover product still on our hands while we go about the rest of our day or while we do the rest of the routine that comes right after this. Since I exfoliated my lips, they need to hydrate, so I use C.O. Bigelow My Favorite Night Balm. It can last for 8 hours and it really does keep my lips hydrated for a while. I found this at Bath & Body Works while checking out. Not sure if they still have it, but I will definitely check. The final step I have in my skincare routine is putting Jamaican castor oil on my edges and on my eyebrows. Jamaican castor oil really helps with my hair growth and it helps it stay strong. I always apply the oil on my edges after washing my face because the products you use on your face obviously are not made for your hair. So the skincare products could weaken the proteins in your hair and cause your edges to be very, very weak and prone to breakage or just straight up fall out. My eyebrows have always been small yet full, but back in high school I had an eczema outbreak, I want to say like probably my sophomore year, and it has affected my hair growth on my eyebrows ever since. So I've been working on trying to get them back to normal slowly but surely. I used to have a spoolie brush and that used to help me apply the oil onto my eyebrows, but for some reason I couldn't find it for this video. I have no idea why, but yeah, this is pretty much the final step that I have for my skincare routine. So this is the final result of my everyday routine, but there are a few products that I did not mention in this video. One of them being the Neutrogena makeup remover wipes and the Lancome Lait Galactique Confort. And these are products that I use when I am in the process of removing makeup, and I add those onto the routine that you have just seen in this video. I also give myself an Aztec clay mask at least once a week. I mix it with apple cider vinegar and I kind of distill it with a little bit of water. But since I don't do it every day, I didn't feel the need to add this into my everyday skincare routine because I don't do it every single day. But overall, this helps me with my acne scars and even some of my eczema breakouts that I have had on my body. So guys, that is my full skincare routine. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like this video so that I know that you guys want to see similar content to this. That'll help me out a lot. Comment down below if you have any other skincare regimens that you think I should try out or that have benefited you. Don't be afraid to list your favorite products. If you end up buying some of the products that I used in this video, don't be afraid to double back to this video and comment them down below. Tell me if they worked for you. Tell me if they didn't work for you. Don't forget to subscribe and of course, share if you can. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you next time.
All